I hope you're all okay and all good. Welcome to another video. My name is George. For those of you who don't know, feel free to subscribe down below if you're not already. And this is the first writing vlog of 2021 and the last writing vlog you're gonna see for a while. I've not made a video for a really long time, so this feels really weird. Like I've literally not made a video since the early part of January, and today is the 3rd of February. So this feels really strange. This writing vlog is sort of a little bit longer than usual. I'm sorry, I hope that's okay. But the reason that it's longer than usual is because at the end of the last one, I got a deadline of January 12th to submit my pieces to Pan Macmillan. And because I had that deadline, I thought I'm just gonna do all of this in one thing and then we'll do it like that. And it's ended up being like, that footage is like 38 minutes. So I'm sorry. I hope you enjoy it. And as usual, we will wrap up when we come back after the jump. So enjoy this writing vlog. Oh, and I've had my hair cut. Like Jordan cut my hair for me, hence why the like hair continuity in this video is going to be all over the place. But yeah, enjoy. Hello. It is Wednesday, the 30th of December, and the beginning of another writing vlog. Couldn't find the plug for my computer there. Oh, I've not plugged it in anyway, so it's gonna die. I have had a fairly busy morning so far, I think. I woke up, I went for a run, then got back, had some breakfast, showered, all that fun stuff. I've done a little bit of work on my outline, and then I made my most anticipated reads of 2021 video, and I top and tailed the previous writing vlog. So now I have myself a little cup of tea in this mug that my wonderful friend Katie bought for me. It says, "The film was better than the book, said no one." And now I'm going to dive into some outlining, because the likelihood is I will finish this outline today, or at least that is my intention. The first thing I probably need to do, actually, is to import the footage that I took, which is currently on this phone that I'm filming on, is to import that footage and get that edited and exported and ready to go, and maybe I'll upload that today. Off we go with another writing vlog, and hopefully this will be a productive one, because obviously I've got a deadline now of the 12th of January. So if you didn't watch the last writing vlog, hello. I'm currently working on 2 outlines and 2 samples, 4 things total that needs to be sent off by the 12th of January. So I've got quite a bit of work to do in the next 13 days, but one of the outlines is nearly done, and one of the samples is going to be fairly easy to put together, I think. And then it's just working on the other one, so we're going to dive into that today. Pew, 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 pew. So, going to be some writing sprints in this one, I believe, so we can get some stuff done. Let's go. One final update before I close off this video for the day. I've basically finished. There's like a little bit that is just in bullet points, but basically, I have a full outline of this book. And actually, it might be quite good. And I really want to write it. There's still subplot stuff to do. The secondary characters need to have their own lives and their own arcs. But for my 2 mains, it's kind of there almost. I'm going to go through it again tomorrow. I'm not going through it now because Jordan has come home and we're going to be having dinner shortly. But yeah, it's... the outline is finished, kind of. So I'm going to go through it all tomorrow. I'm going to make sure that it all makes sense. And then I'm going to probably get to do a bit of actual writing tomorrow. So there may be sprints tomorrow. So that's quite exciting as well. And maybe I'll write some stuff up for the other book as well. But that's a nice thing to sort of end 2020 with, a brand new outline almost. So yeah. More on this tomorrow. The video that I was meant to be uploading today is currently uploading. The writing vlog that's previous to this one. It's taking ages. And such is life, but yeah. New book, maybe. Do you know what's fun about those clips? It looks like they were filmed like right close to each other, but actually it's been 3 hours, and this is my second cup of tea. It is Thursday, the 31st of December. Happy New Year's Eve. Following yesterday's triumph, I have spent this morning doing a lot of admin-y stuff and not looking at the outline yet. I'm going to look at it now, I think. My writing vlog did eventually go up last night, which you will have seen. Thank you for everyone who complimented my hair, either via a tweet or in the comments of the video. I greatly appreciate it, and so does my hair. It was a rather nice ego boost as it happens. Today, the plan is to properly finish that outline, go through it from start to finish, and maybe do a tiny bit of writing. So a couple of writing sprints later on this afternoon. I also this morning have watched my friend Donna Lenny's bullet journal setup video. For those of you who've been here for longer than 5 minutes, you will know that I love bullet journals. I love the idea of them. I always want to do one, and every year I'm like, I say I'm not going to do it because I never finish them. I always start them and then like fall off the wagon, and then I just have like a quarter-filled notebook. But here I am again, considering doing it because I've just watched a really, really beautiful bullet journal setup video. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below if you want to go and look at it. It's my lovely friend Donna Lenny, who I absolutely adore, and it was just nice on my end, just kind of listening to her speak for like 40 minutes. Like, it felt like she was talking to me, and that was really good for my soul. So the plan for today, as I've already said, is to properly finish this outline and then go through it all and do a little bit of writing before I perhaps move on to like at least consolidating the ideas that I had for the other idea into something more concrete and put together in terms of an outline. I also wanted to record my best books of 2020 video, which means I need to decide what those are, because I'm in the very fortunate position that I have read 46 books. Off the top of my head, like 2 of them I've been kind of meh about, but I've not like disliked anything this year really out of the stuff that I've read. I could literally just like reel you off a list of everything that I've read and tell you why I really, really enjoyed it. So I need to go through and look at them and kind of consider what my best is. I'll probably record that this afternoon so that can go up next week perhaps. I'm also thinking a lot about New Year's resolutions, as everyone I'm sure is doing. I'm going to watch Lena's video today about New Year's resolutions and why you will fail them, and also watch my friend Victoria Walters' video, which is like a review of 2020. But I love a good New Year's resolution. I usually I'll set goals throughout the year, and I'll decide I'm going to do stuff throughout the year. I've got a lovely list of things that I want to do while I'm 29, which I've like got on my Notion. And I'm sort of thinking about the kind of things that would be New Year's resolutions for me. There is a part of me that wants to do journaling again, purely as a way of like getting thoughts out of my head. I worry about making it pretty, and then when it's not pretty, I think I don't like it. Maybe I should look at my old bullet journals and see what they look like. But I do need to do some writing today. Don't let me not do writing today, because that would be a crime when you've just finished an outline and your deadline is now in 13 days. So yeah, work to be done. Off we go. Okay, so the outline is officially finished, which I'm very pleased about. So, the next thing that I need to do, it's 4:30. My day has very much been taken up by admin, making videos, editing videos, that kind of thing. But I have finished this outline now. I'm pleased with how it looks. I know it needs subplots. I know the secondary characters need more things to do. And that will come. It will come. And I think it will come from me writing it more than anything else. So I am going to have a look through the stuff that I've written previously, and I'm probably going to do a couple of sprints now, because I do need to go for a walk. I've not been outside today, so I do need to go for a walk before Jordan comes home from work in like 2.5 hours. So I'll do that, but maybe I'll do a couple of sprints before I go, just to sort of do some stuff. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to go in to write it. And yes, I've written some of it before, but now I know what's happening. Now I know where we're going. So I'm going to do a bit of that. Okay, so it's now 5:30. I opened my previous document and started doing the thing that I said that I do in my Camp NaNoWriMo editing vlog, where you have the 2 documents side by side. And I've written the first chapter, or rewritten the first chapter, and made it to 3,000 words. And I'm just really enjoying it. Like, so I was going through and it was sort of adding in the detail that was missing from when I wrote it the first time around, because I've now written the outline. There are little things and little nuances that I know about now that I didn't know about when I was just writing it straight from the top of my head. So I was doing that and hopefully making it better. But I'm at 3,013 words. So I've done the first chapter, which is from one character's perspective, so now I'm jumping over to the other character's perspective. But it's 5:30 and I need to go for my walk. Otherwise I'm not going to have like taken myself for a walk like some kind of dog before Jordan comes home. And like I said already, I've not been outside today. So I should probably do that. But I'm enjoying it so much. I really like it. So now there's this like bit of me that's like really, really hoping that I get to write the rest of it and that I get to finish it and that I get to like share this with you all one day. It won't be 2021. I think I've already said this in a different video possibly, but I don't have a book coming out in 2021. At the moment, I have nothing coming out in 2021. There is nothing new from me in 2021. Unless something dramatic changes and I have to write something really, really fast. Nothing's happening in 2021. But so this would be 2022. But I really, really hope you get to read this one day. Just in case this is the last that I say on this day in this particular video, because obviously this video is going to carry on into 2021. I hope you all have had, because it will be in the past, I hope you all had a very happy new year. I hope you had lovely evenings. And I hope that you are hopeful, feeling hopeful for 2021. I think while things are going to feel the same for a little bit, they're going to feel very much like it has done for the last few months. Things are getting better. There are vaccines. This is not forever, it's just for now. So it will take a couple of months to get going, but 2021 is going to be a good one. It has to be. So, yeah. If I don't say anything else, Happy New Year. I will either read when I get back or start looking at the other outline maybe when I get back. I don't know. Don't know what order to do things in now. I feel like I should just carry on with this. Kind of get to the end of where I want to get to with this for the sample and then do the other thing. That probably makes the most sense. We'll do that, I think. Eep! Right, need to go out. Love you all lots. Bye. Hello! It is Monday the 4th of January. I have not been on this video since New Year's Eve, so a very happy new year to one and all. I hope you had good ones. I hope you all stayed safe and stayed indoors and didn't do anything daft. There is still a pandemic. I hope you're all okay. I had a lovely New Year's. Me and Jordan didn't really do all that much. We ate pizza, we watched TV. It was kind of lovely. So that happened. Had a few days off with him, kind of start the new year. I obviously did all of my like pre-New Year, getting ready for the new year business on like the 31st in those couple of days leading up to New Year's Eve. And that kind of continues now. This week, the plan is, well actually no, this week I have to get these samples and outlines finished and sent back to Macmillan. I also have some other freelancey things to do. And yeah, I just need to get on with it really. I went for a run this morning. My calves hurt. I don't know why. My calves are so tight at the moment. I don't know what's doing that. If anyone knows anything about running and can tell me in the comments, that'd be great, because even Google's not helping. I have started a journal this year. I've started it in the same journal that I was using last year, 2021. I'm not a lettering person, as evidenced by this, but I've started one. And I'm going to keep it nice and minimal and just use it to sort of organize myself and organize my life in the same way that I'm sort of using Notion. So I'm going to split myself across the two, which I think will be really useful for me. And I'm using that notebook because it's the same notebook that I've used pretty much since I left Mount View. It sort of was like my audition diary, and then it became a diary in 2020, and then 2020 fell off a cliff and it became like a place where I just took notes of any like meetings or Zoomy things that I had, and now it's kind of going back to being a combination of those two things. I have things to do. So I have like a list of stuff that I want to do today, which is like writing stuff, editing stuff, and I want to schedule time for some reading today. I finished Sarah Milano's This Can Never Not Be Real yesterday. It was absolutely incredible, gripping, stunning book that comes out on the 18th of March. The reason that I read that above things that are on my end of the year TBR is that it arrived in the post to me, and I know Sarah. I worked with her on her middle grade series Boy Meets Hamster, so I wanted to read it and I wanted to know what it was like. The next book that I'm reading is Here the Whole Time by Vitor Martins, which I'm very, very excited to read. I've not started it yet, so I'm going to hopefully start that at some point today. It's 1 o'clock. I've watched Drag Race. I couldn't watch it over the weekend because Jordan was here and he's not a big Drag Race fan, so I watched it this morning. Well, literally finished it like 20 minutes ago. Thought it was a great episode. Love some of the queens already. Don't love some of the others. Have some opinions, have some feelings. I think it's going to be a good season of the show. Now I need to get on with some work. Jordan finishes at 8 o'clock, so I've got like 7 hours to like make the most of this day. So let's do that, shall we? I also have videos to edit. I have like videos in stock. I have like 4 videos in stock. And then this one that is currently being made. Who is this organised person? Where did she come from? How do we keep her here? Hello, it got cold. I've not spoken to you in 5 hours, and I've done a lot in 5 hours. I've done some admin emails, a lot of admin emails actually, and I've been jumping like between working on one of the things and like doing email-y stuff. So it's been fairly productive today so far. Jordan finishes work in an hour and a half. I have written, get into it, 3,082 words today, which I'm not going to say no to that when I've also been doing a lot of admin stuff as well and arranging a lot of things. So it's been very, very productive. I've not yet finished this sample. There was a part of me that was hoping to finish the sample today. I still have the rest of this chapter and I want to do, because it's dual narrative, I want to do 4 chapters of this. So they're sort of getting a taste for both voices a little bit. So I was hoping to finish that today and I haven't. I could probably finish it before Jordan comes in, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to leave that to tomorrow and kind of jump on and work on something else, some other stuff that I'm working on. But it's been a productive day for me, I think. I'm quite pleased. Tomorrow the plan is much of the same, really. It's going to be me writing. I'm probably going to go for a run in the morning again, even though like it's cold. But it's sort of invigorating in a way. I've still not read today, so maybe I'll work for a little bit and then I'll like read until Jordan comes in or something. If like other work stuff is going well, then I should just keep doing that probably. But we shall see. It's been a very productive day. I've got a lot done, both in terms of like admin-y stuff and actual writing stuff. So that's very pleasing. Onwards. Hello, it is Tuesday, the 5th of January. If you are in the UK, you have woken up to lockdown part 3, which is terrible. Obviously something that needed to happen because the government has been so incompetent with this already, that it has come to this. So there's that. It is 12:30. I've been for a run this morning. I have done a little bit of admin and sort of like got myself ready to try and have as productive a day today as I did yesterday, because yesterday was great for me. So I'm trying to not sit on Twitter and doom scroll. I'm just going to crack on with my work and with all of my stuff, and hopefully can end up having as productive a day today as I did yesterday, because yesterday was great, despite everything that was going on. So if I can like ignore the world for like the next 7 hours, we might have another productive day on our hands. I also meant to edit and upload a video yesterday and I totally forgot to do it because I was like so focused on getting stuff done. So I should probably do that for tomorrow or something, because it's my best books of 2020 and like we're steadily moving away from 2020. So I kind of need to get it up sooner rather than later, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to jump into my work now. I've got a Zoom call with Katie and Lani, who you'll remember from previous writing vlogs. My gorgeous, gorgeous friends. After that, I will carry on, obviously. But first, let's just do some things. I'm feeling all kinds of floopy today because of the news yesterday. My life hasn't changed that much because of the lockdown. The only thing that's worrying me is the fact that, like, financially, I'm totally fucked. So, yeah. Oh no. I've only just started filming and it's 5:20. Hello! I need to turn my big light on probably, or a lamp or something, because I've just turned my ring light on and realised just how dark it is. And how shiny I am. It is Wednesday the 6th of January. I've had a semi-productive day so far. Can I pick a different version of this light so I look less... Oh god. I think it all just looks a bit... Oh, that's slightly better, isn't it? Okay, it is Wednesday the 6th of January. Jordan wasn't working until 2 o'clock today, so I had a bit of a slower start to the day. Woke up, spent some time with Jordan. We had to go and get some food. Since then, I have finished editing my best books of 2020, which is going up today. Finished editing a drag race opinions Q&A that I asked for questions for on Instagram ages ago, and I just hadn't edited it yet. So I've finished editing that, and I can export that, so that will be ready to go at some point in the next couple of weeks. And now at 5:20, I'm finally settling down to actually do some writing today. Yesterday I ended up sort of getting bogged down in a bunch of admin that was unfortunately very, very essential admin. So that means that I'm slightly behind. Not slightly behind, actually, that's a complete lie. I'm just I didn't have like a massively productive day yesterday in terms of that book writing. So it just means that today I need to be more productive than I was yesterday, which I think is going to be pretty easy to achieve. So the plan is to get my favourite books of 2020 video uploaded for tonight and crack on and get some writing done. I want to finish my sample of one of my books today and get cracking on the other one. That's all really. I hope you're all well. Lockdown 3 is in full swing, and I mean, I feel like I'm feeling it more than I was before. Like, my life hasn't even changed that much. Like, I wasn't really going out that much anyway, and also I have no money anyway, so it's very like not much has changed, but it still doesn't stop it from feeling like garbage. Do you know what I mean? So yes, onwards. Hello there. It's 10:30. I realise I've not updated you on anything that has happened today at all. Got my video uploaded, yay. Did some photo editing, took a couple of photos for Instagram, and got some writing done. I did about 2,000 words in the end, which is quite good going. And I've nearly finished that first sample. There's like a gap in the middle where I've put a couple of notes of things that I need to fill in. But that sample is kind of finished-ish, which is good. That feels really nice and means that I can move on to the other one, which means it's going to be finished at about 8,000 to 9,000 words, which I think is kind of okay. I think that's sort of what we talked about, the like amount of sample they wanted. They asked for 3 chapters. This is 4 because it's dual narrative. And I moved on to the other one and just kind of wrote the first page just to sort of get a feel for it. And yeah. Need to start the outline of that in the next few days. Like, Jordan's off for the next couple of days, but obviously it's lockdown, so I'll probably get a chance to work on it in the next couple of days, which will be nice. So I need to get started on that outline, and also just I might try and write first, because I've not done as much work on this one as I have done on the first sample. So like, as in like, I've not done as much groundwork and as much thinking work, so I need to spend some time thinking about that. And I think playing about in the world and writing some of it will be useful, and means I can submit something, or submit that along with what will hopefully be a fully realised outline, because in a weird way that one's slightly easier structurally because it's kind of set over a specific period of time, whereas the other one isn't. I'm having to be really vague because I don't want to give away too many details, but yeah. So I'll probably either be back at this in the next couple of days or on Saturday. But yeah, this will probably be the last writing vlog for a while. It's occurred to me that until I get confirmation on either of these things, there will be no writing vlogs. So it depends whether I decide to keep writing that or not. The smart money says to keep writing it, doesn't it? If I'd done that last time, we would have been sad, or sadder. So I need to tell you about that. I haven't told you anything. That will come soon. Now, I'm going to read for a little bit until Jordan gets home. Hello! It's very bright outside. I look somewhat angelic. I'm going to take these off so you're not looking at the glare of the ring light in them. I hope you're all okay and all good. I don't know why I'm starting it like that when this is in the middle of a writing vlog. It's Saturday, the 9th of January. I look a bit rubbish today. Sorry about that. Don't know what that's about. Anywho, it is 2:15. I have been for a run this morning. I've watched Drag Race, of course. And I've been like at my desk for about the last 2 hours or so, and I forgot to do this bit of the video. Forgot to like start anything. I've edited through my reading resolutions of 2021, which I'm scared is coming across a bit preachy, which is not my intention at all. So I don't know what to do about that. It may never go up, who's to say? But I've done that. I've imported some footage of stuff that I need to edit, and I'm going to get some writing done before Jordan comes home. Like I said, at the end of my previous clip, I think, I've nearly finished one of my samples, and I did start work on the other one, so I'm going to carry on with that and hopefully have like made some good progress before Jordan gets home from work. I also finished a book last night. I finished reading Here the Whole Time by Vitor Martins, and it was wonderful. So I need to pick what book I'm reading next. I've got like my TBR stack up on my shelf, so we'll have to see what tickles my fancy up there. So yeah, onwards to some writing, I think. More updates as we get them. Hi, so I actually ended up having a really productive few hours. Jordan's actually come home from work late because it's now 5 o'clock instead of 4. But I finished one of my samples, yay. I've written some notes because I need to kind of go through it and change some stuff about in the outline as well. Further ideas, it just happens. But that like sample and outline are kind of done. I just need to go through it properly tomorrow. And I made a decent amount of progress on the other one. I started working on that outline, and I've written 2,500 words of that sample. The first sample is finished at 9,000 words, 9,001 actually, which is kind of fun, but that will change when I like make a couple of changes through it. And the so I imagine the other sample will be something similar to that, I guess. So yeah. It's been a fairly productive day. I'm hoping it's more productive tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to go for a run tomorrow morning, because that sort of took like a massive chunk out of my morning. And when Jordan is working like an earlier shift, I've said this before in these writing vlogs, I don't get like as long of a day, because when he comes home, I want to spend time with him. So I am going to leave it there for today, and hopefully tomorrow I can be like even more productive than this, and maybe even get the sample of the second one done and wrapped up, because I did 4 chapters of the first one, and I think I'm only going to do 3 of the second one because they asked for 3. The only reason I did 4 is because it's in dual narrative and I wanted them to get a feel for both of the voices. So I can feasibly finish the sample of that tomorrow. It depends whether I want to do the outline first or not. I should probably do the outline first. We'll see. I'm still deciding things. But anyway, I feel very good about what I've done today. And there'll be more tomorrow. Bye-sies. Christ, I'm terrible at this. Hello, it's Sunday. I nearly said Saturday and tried to correct it and it just didn't work. It's Sunday, the 10th of January. My hair is flatter than it has been in weeks, and that's because I like washed my hair this morning and then blow dried it, and it has still fallen flat. My blow drying days may be over until I can actually get a haircut. Anyway, it is Sunday, the 10th of January. I did end up going for a run this morning because I woke up at like 7:30, because we went to bed quite early last night. So I woke up at like 7:30, got myself ready, got myself together, went for a run, came back, and I was at my desk by 10. Like, I was at my desk by 10, eating breakfast, watching Victoria Walters' latest video, and I've done some admin-y stuff, and I've done a little bit of writing. I had a little brainwave while I was out running this morning, so I like stopped my run halfway through and took a little note on my phone just so I remembered to do it. But yeah, I'm properly diving in now. I do want to go out, and I've got to get some like a couple of shopping bits. So I'm gonna probably work for like an hour, and then I'll go out, and then I'll come back and carry on until Jordan comes home. The plan had also been to tidy my bookshelves because I've promised lovely Steph, who's probably watching this. Hello, Steph. I've promised her a bookshelf tour. I've been promising her a bookshelf tour for the last like 3 years. And I finally said I was going to do it. And my bookshelves are chaos space right now. So I need to sort of take some time to tidy those. So that will either be today or tomorrow, so that I can actually like film that bookshelf tour and then get it edited in time to go up. I mean, this is going to go up after that, so you'll know at this point if I've actually done it. But yeah, the plan is to make some serious headway on my second sample and my second outline, because they're due this week, which is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. So yeah, I need to get those done. I hope you're all having good weekends. Please know that I am like chilling as well. Like, I'm not just like working constantly. I did take Thursday and Friday off with Jordan and didn't do anything. So I sort of had my weekend on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with that, and more updates soon. I'm not bothering to put you back on the ring light because I'm hoping that I'll be quite short with this. So my work day is finished for Sunday, the 10th of January. I have got to 4,500 words on the sample that I was writing. like the second sample. Just going through it, I just saw a couple of like spelling mistakes, and that's terrible. I'm about 4,500 words into that. I'm about 1,000 words into the outline for it as well. So fairly good amount of progress that's been made today. I'm very, very pleased. Tomorrow, this will continue. I'm definitely not going for a run tomorrow because I've run 2 days in a row now. And I don't want to like hurt myself because I'm still sort of getting back into running, having like taken 3 weeks off of doing it. So I'm not going to run tomorrow. I'll probably run on Tuesday, but tomorrow, back at this. I also got some emails to send for like a fun little side project that isn't writing related, it is book related. And we'll see how that goes. Because I need to do some like reaching out and some figuring out who people are and who works where because I've forgotten. But yeah, progress is being made. I'm figuring out plot beats, all things that like, it's very important that I do this. And it's just one of those things where it's like, this is, I feel like I'm explaining this really, really badly because my brain is sort of like mush right now. But I'm having to really think about the plot beats of this one more than I'm having to think about for the previous one. Because this one has like sort of a time frame attached to it. Just all I can really say without giving away everything. But yeah. Done that. Or started that. And I'll do more of it tomorrow. So the ring light is going off. This is what I really look like. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye. I don't need to say bye. We're in the middle of a video. But bye. Hi. It is Monday, the 11th of January. It is 11 o'clock. I've not been for a run today, as I said that I wouldn't. And I have already been working on stuff this morning to try and get through the rest of this outline and then get the rest of the sample done. It's going quite well so far. I've sort of, it's really weird. I've done that thing again where I put things in separate documents, which is really, really bad. And I need to stop doing that because it just means I'm a chaotic mess when it comes to doing my writing. But I remembered that I'd put some notes in like a different document. So I like tracked that down and realized that I've written like a lot of bullet pointed stuff for the outline in there. So I'm sort of figuring out where that fits in the story, and yeah, I'm sort of putting that in and kind of fitting that into the outline. The plan is to get this finished today, so that tomorrow I can send it off, obviously, and so that tomorrow I can work on some other things and do some video making. Got some videos I want to make, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. I'm very tired today. I had a shit night's sleep, so it's very much like I'm the struggle bus today. Oh, y'all ready for this update? It's now 22:01. I think I finished like a first go through of the outline for my other thing, which is very exciting. It's about 4,500 words. So actually it's like 1,000 words shorter, or like 1,500 words shorter than the other outline, which I think is purely because I need to go through, I need to put more detail in. There's definitely like some subplots missing in that. And I think I might have said that about the other sample as well. But I think those are things that will come from me actually writing it and figuring out who all the other characters around the main character are and what their stories are doing. So that's good. I'm very pleased to have kind of got to the end of that. So my plan now is I do need to take a walk today. I do need to go outside and see the world, because having not gone for a run this morning, it means that I've like not had any fresh air. So I'm going to do that at some point. But the next thing to do is to finish off the sample of it that I was writing. I'm at about 4,500 words for that. The sample for the other one is 9,000 words. So I've got like some wiggle room with that to kind of write a little bit more of it, which I'm very, very excited to do. I'm very excited to see where it goes once I'm getting words on the page. But yes, it's positive, it's productive. I feel good to have like, it's not finished, you know what I mean? It's sort of like, it is a draft outline. So I will go through it again today before I send anything. But the plan I think now should be for me to go and take a walk and then come back and dive into that in a big, big way. But it's all good. Things are happening. It's all nice. So, yeah. Hopefully I will be coming to you in a couple of hours to say, I've finished my sample, I've been through everything and I've sent it off. which would be a little bit wild and possibly not my wisest move, but that is sort of what I think I'm going to do. Because the deadline for this is tomorrow. So let's do that. Need to get it done. So I'm going to probably go for a walk, which won't be like a long walk. It'll be like an hour at most. And yeah, then I'll come back and carry on. Yay! Alrighty, it is 4:30 and I have just finished, I think, my sample for my other thing. So that's 2 samples done, that's 2 outlines done, and basically that means that I can send it tomorrow. Which is a little bit scary, isn't it? I look really shiny, I'm so sorry. But I'm like quietly pleased with it. Like it's sort of, I don't know, I did a couple of sprints and just sort of let it flow as you do. And like I've written 4,500 words today, as well as writing most of the outline. So it's been a big writing day today and I've got a lot done. And now I'm going to leave it and I will look at it again tomorrow. I'll probably read it all through in the morning, make any changes that I want to make before I send it off. And then that's the end. So there might be one more clip from me tomorrow where I'm just talking about the last few changes that I make and the last few things that I do and the email setup before I send it off. But apart from that, I'm kind of done. And this is going to be the last writing vlog until something happens that I can talk to you about. This is really weird. I feel quite pleased with it. I feel quietly pleased with it, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing if I like the thing that I've written, isn't it? I don't know. I imagine I'll have a breakdown at some point soon, thinking that it's terrible. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and see Jordan because he's just got in from work. Hot Ribena, which is now lukewarm because I was writing. I'm a busy boy. And yeah, that's me done. Jesus Christ. Okay, bye. Hello, darlings. My hair looks weird today. It's Tuesday, the 12th of January, aka deadline day. I went out... let's get my teeth in first before I start talking and saying words and stuff. Jordan got up for work at like 5:45 this morning. I sort of woke up at the same time and then like fell back asleep for like 45 minutes and then woke up again. I read for a little bit, went for a run. Oh, I tell you what I'm reading. I'm reading this, Punching the Air by Ibiza Boy and Yusuf Salam. I'm like really near the end. It's absolutely incredible. It's written in verse. And like I stayed in bed reading it way longer than I should have because I just wanted to keep reading it. But then it sort of got to like 7:45 and I thought, George, you need to go about your business. You need to go about your day. So I got out of bed and I went for a run, came back, had breakfast, showered, pissed about for a little bit because I'm definitely avoiding reading these things. And now it is 10:20 and I've got my second cup of tea and I'm sitting down and I am ready to read through these pieces of work and hope they're not terrible. So I'm going to do that now and I'll let you know how it goes. I might draft my email now just to, you know, waste more time so that like I procrastinate further. I'm going to write that email and then I will read the things. Hopefully they'll be fine. I'm sure they're going to be fine. It's fine. Hello. So it is 2:20. I have officially sent off my samples and things and my outlines. I read through them. I sent it like 2 hours ago, but then got distracted doing other things. I have sent them. They are gone. They are no longer here. And I feel sort of weird about it. I'm quite scared because obviously I want them to be liked and we'll just have to see what happens. And I read them and like I read them all through, and here's the thing, you can never be entirely subjective about your own work. It's just not really possible. So I read them through and I liked what was there. I enjoyed what I read and I could see that there's work that needed to be done, like there's stuff that I needed to do with them, absolutely. But as I said, I think previously in this video, or possibly in the last one, I could just keep playing with them forever. I could just keep tinkering with them until the cows come home, and then they'll never get seen by anyone ever. So I think they're a good representation of what the stories will hopefully be. and now I just have to wait. So that is the end of this writing vlog. There will be a little wrap-up portion coming in a minute from future George. But yeah, that's the end of this. Thank you for joining me on this journey once again. I don't know when there'll be another one of these. So for the people that are here for the writing vlogs and the writing vlogs only, bye. It's been lovely. Please watch my other content. Okay, so that was the writing vlog. Like I said in the first clip in this video, if you made it this far, you are an absolute trooper. It is now the 3rd of February, so I submitted my pieces like 3 weeks ago. They confirmed receipt. And basically that's all that I can say about them right now, because the thing about publishing, one, it's glacial. Everything is very, very slow in publishing. So that's always a frustration for any authors. Any authors will tell you that it's just ridiculously slow. And no one understands why. I've worked in it and I don't understand why. But because it's so slow, it means that you just have to play the waiting game and you have to hang about and see. Well, I'm so shiny, I'm really sorry. You just have to play the waiting game and you have to wait and see what happens. And also the other thing is that even if stuff has happened, which it hasn't, but even if stuff has happened, I'm not allowed to tell you that stuff has happened, because there are contracts that need to be made, there are signatures that are needed, there are announcements that need to be prepared, formal trade things or whatever that may be. So while I can tell you categorically 3 weeks down the line, nothing has happened yet, I can't tell you if something does happen within the next few weeks. I'm not allowed to say anything. So you will get news at some point, hopefully. You'll get writing videos again at some point, hopefully. In the meantime, if you have any publishing questions, writing questions, leave them down below. Maybe I'll answer them in a video or something. I know I did a how I got my literary agent video and that went down quite well. So if you want more things like that, like how I got published and stuff like that, feel free to let me know. Anyway, just to basically wrap up this whole writing vlog, I'm pointing over here because my computer's over here, but just to wrap up this whole writing vlog, it was a really positive time. Like, I think that's the thing. Give me a deadline and I will have something to work towards and it will make me more productive. Whereas like, I think before when I was just like tinkering around and playing in these different worlds, I could do that forever. But until you say, I need something by this date, it ain't gonna get done. So I think deadlines really work for me as a way of making me work quicker and making me work more efficiently. And yeah, I'm really proud of what I submitted. I'm really proud of those 2 samples and those 2 outlines. I think they'd be really good books. There's a cat. I think they'd be really good books. And I really hope that one day I get to write them and that one day I get to share them with you. So yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I've really got. So if you made it this far in the video, please leave me the starry-eyed emoji because it's like my favorite one and it just makes me feel good. But yes, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to put a thumb on it and subscribe down below if you want to see more. I love each and every one of your faces and I'll speak to you as soon as I possibly can. Bye!